the work worth it. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Bettencourt and rookie contender Crystal Murray bring the field down into turn number 1. Green flag is flown. They come off at turn number 2. Murray's got problems. She's kicked up 3 wide.
Yeah, something, as soon as she hit turn 2, something did not sound right from what looked like that machine. But nonetheless, the field will thunder down into turn number 1 with Bettencourt and Robidoux sitting out front. Justin Menard and Ethan Souza playing bumper tag off of 4. Bobby Bettencourt, that rear end looks mighty fine. He hangs on to the lead.
Last Friday night, we saw Bettencourt lead a whole bunch of laps, but on a green-white checker finish, he spun the tires, and it cost him the victory. Can tonight be the night he redeems himself? Brent Robidoux takes a look down to the inside, looking for the lead down into turn number 1.
A couple warnings being issued to drivers over the radio, but it is Bryson Robidoux this time, trying to even up with Bobby Bettencourt. They are wheel-to-wheel into 3 and off of 4. At the stripe, it's going to be Bettencourt by a fender, maybe less, into 1 and 2.
And behind them, they've got Ethan Souza and Paul Menard glued to their rear bumper. Brent Robidoux rounds out the top 5. They come off the corner. Bettencourt all sorts of crossed up off the corner. The 30 of Souza up to 2nd. Here comes Brent Robidoux into 3rd as they come off at 2.
Bettencourt sits 4th. Justin Menard rounding out the top 5. But up front, Bryson Robidoux, who has kept his car in one piece. Solid top 6, top 10 finishes out in front, leading some nice solid laps in the pure stock division for really the first time. Ethan Souza and his brother Brent Robidoux rounding out the top 3. But Bryson Robidoux clinging to the inside is doing well, but here comes the veteran Ethan Souza on the outside.
Souza winds up that top lane and evens up with Robidoux down off at turn number 2, trying to get to the front before Brent does. Brent dives it down to the bottom of Bryson. They come off of turn number 2. It's brother versus brother for 2nd as Ethan Souza sets the pace down into turn number 1.
Yeah, the older Robidoux will best the younger one. Brent jumping out to the 2nd spot and just has Ethan Souza to beat at the top of the field. 9 laps to go. This time, or 9 laps on the board, I should say. This time across the stripe. Top 8 are single file into 1 and 2. Ethan Souza leading the pack, and that Freddie Estelle preparing number 30, looking to get back to victory lane.
Matt Talbot struggling early on as he is outside of the top 10, sitting at the tail end of the championship cars. They roll down off at turn number 2. Robidoux all over the back bumper. Problems on Farm Fresh as they head down off of turn 2. A little smoke coming off that car as they roll down into turn number 1.
But into 4, the leaders cross the start-finish line at lap number 11. Ethan Souza, Brent Robidoux, Justin Menard, Bryson Robidoux, Danny Massa, your top 5. The top 3, pigs in a blanket into 3 and 4 with Souza being the head hog.
Bryson tries the outside. Look at the crossover move by the sophomore. Down to the inside goes that black and green number 25. A good run down into turn number 1, and he is looking for the lead down the back straightaway.
Into 3 and off of 4, we've got a battle for the lead between Brent Robidoux and the 25, and Ethan Souza in that red number 30. Cross flags out. Halfway there, living on a prayer, is Brent Robidoux as he crosses up in front of Souza. Cleanly takes that spot away with Justin Menard settling it back behind the spot that Robidoux filled when he took the lead. He is even with Souza for the 2nd position across the start-finish line.
Across the stripe, Menard now up into the number 2 spot. Look at the battle behind them for 5th. The 0-3 of Mike Henriques trying to work himself up into the top 5. He and Danny Massa racing side by side for position down into turn 3 and 4.
Across the start-finish line, Brent Robidoux has 8 car lengths now on Justin Menard, has really opened this thing up with Ethan Souza screaming down the rear bumper of Menard. Bryson Robidoux and Mike Henriques for the moment round out the top 5. But up front, it's the Brent Show at the 25 that Kyle Cares black flagged. Podcast number 25 hits turn number 2.
Up to the outside goes the 30 of Souza, trying to get back up into the 2nd spot. Menard down to the inside. They're stacked up double wide. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 6 is right there as well as they cross the stripe. Souza back up into 2nd. Menard trying to hang on in 3rd as they come off at 2.
Into 3 and off of 4 comes your leader, Brent Robidoux, with 2 turns. Yes, 2 turns separating him in the rest of the field. Ethan Souza sits second. Justin Menard by half a car length sits in third, with Massa and Bryson Robidoux dueling for the fourth spot. But up front, Brent Robidoux has put it in cruise control and is looking good at lap number 19.
Souza unable to close the deal on the 67. Menard keeps that inside lane, 3 wide for fourth. Look at the 0-3 of Henriques take a squeeze underneath the rookie and the former champion. Down into the corner they come. 3 wide for fourth off the turn number 2. Trouble. This 38 gets sideways. Everybody's able to gather it in as they head down into turn number 1, and Henriques comes up in fourth.
Yeah, Robidoux and Danny Massa made a little bit of contact and into turn number 4, but we are able to stay green, and everybody stays in one piece. 4 laps to go. The battle is for second with centimeters of separation between Souza and Menard as those two tango into the back straightaway and into turn number 3.
Off the corner they come. Robidoux in control with 3 laps to go. The battle we're watching is for second. Souza continues to edge out Menard. Justin still fighting hard down on the inside as they roll down the back straightaway. The 21 of Bettencourt trying to get back up into the top 5. 2 to go this time at the stripe.
Brent Robidoux won last week, and if he were to win this week.
Trouble off at turn number 2. Oh, Zach Keith gets sideways. Crystal Murray with absolutely nowhere to go. Makes hard contact. Keith with a broken radiator, it seems. We've got fluid on the racetrack, and we are slowed up for the first time with 22 laps up on the board.
But Ethan Souza, your front row. 3-lap shootout in round 2 of the Sunoco Drive for the Cup, presented by Sunoco Race Fuels. Green flag is underway, and into the first 2 corners, a drag race between Robidoux and Souza for the top spot.
Down off at turn number 2 they come. Souza with a good run down the backstretch into turn number 3. Wheel to wheel at the top of the field. 2 laps to go. Look at Souza work that outside, and a dead heat at the stripe.
A dead heat at the stripe that's going to carry on into turn number 2 with the 30 of Souza. The 25 of Robidoux, even Souza able to jump out by 2/3 of a car length. Robidoux comes back into turn number 3 and off of 4, even again at the stripe with the white flag in the air.
Final time around as they head down into turn number 1. Off the corner they come. Battle for the lead. The lead that time was separated by 13 thousandths. Robidoux's got the advantage into the corner, but coming off of 4, checkered flag is out. Robidoux will hold on for the win. Souza will come home second. Third going to Justin Menard with Danny Massa and Mike Henriques rounding out the top 5. Brent, congratulations. Boy, you did not need that caution, did you?
No, I just run laps. I saw I had a good amount of gap. That caution killed me. I'm so glad I won. And just that caution, I would have liked to win by a lot, but still racing close with Ethan, close finish. Love it.
A good run to the checkered flag. He had you at the white flag. How hard was that last lap?
Oh, it was close, and just Ethan was fast. I was lucky enough to get by him and just try and hit my marks, do my best, and just I knew he was going to be good on the outside. I knew he was going to give me a good chance for the win, and just I tried my hardest.
Well, the car has been on point all year long. 2 wins in a row to kick off the Sunoco chase for the Cup. You got to be real confident going into the last week before the cutoff.
Yeah, we're just trying to get all the momentum we can and just do our best every week and just try to get ourselves into that Final 4.
Well, I know you got some people you need to thank.
Yeah, first off, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my crew chief Scott, my brother, my grandparents, my Uncle Billy, all my grandparents, Charlie Coma, Sharon Apartments, the Kyle Cares Foundation, Soggy, Black Flag Podcast, Terra Enterprises, GC35, Local 691, and just everybody else that comes out to help.
Great run. But, man, if this was a 24-lapper, you had him. But, man, that was a great show.
Yeah, it was close. I don't know. A little frustrating. Felt like I spent the whole race up on the outside. But nonetheless, car was fast and still good finish.
Looks like it's as strong now as it has been all year, which has got to be real confidence for you going into the final couple of weeks.
Yeah, definitely. No, we definitely found something. It's fast. I'm excited for these next couple of weeks, but just looking for a little bit more.
Always. That's a true racer. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, Uncle Fred, my wife Kylie, all my sponsors, Nectar Labs, Catman Sports, Lucky's Irish Pub, Family Cairo, can't do it without them.
Great run for a week ago. You were loading up before the races began. You had mechanical problems. How much does a third place finish mean to you tonight?
Yeah, it definitely feels good after last week. We tried everything we could to get back out here. It just wasn't going to happen. So, nice rebound.
What was the problem?
A little bit to do with the carb, and the timing was off a little bit, but we figured it out, I think.
I think you did too, because a great run for third. What a battle you had right at the front of the field all night.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I think that's fun, clean racing. Nobody moved each other too much. I got moved a couple times, but I don't have a big problem with it, as long as they don't have a problem when they get it back, you know?
Well, I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank Johnny, his wife, Timmy, my uncle, my grandmother, and my mother.
Great run. Welcome.